Yasmin Ishak is a voluntary worker. As she drives around Rotherham, she tries to snatch a few minutes in secret with girls from within the town's Pakistani community. They have started to approach her since the J report was published to tell her that they too are the victims of grooming.
My immediate reaction was, yes, it's a horrific number, 1,400.
In town. Well, the business secretary at Vince Cable joins me now. Vince Cable, you're writing to all big banks to ask them to voluntarily recommit to retaining branches in towns where they're the last bank open. So you clearly still think that high street bank branches do have a role to play?
Yes, they do. I mean, particularly in communities where there's very little choice. I mean, if you're talking about the more remote rural areas, for example, the small businesses have to handle their cash. Individuals have to bank, and of course some people are on the internet growing numbers, and that's right, that's a trend, that's the technology that the banks and the rest of us are having to get used to, but we don't want to leave communities and individuals isolated. So that's why the voluntary commitment of the banks, the last bank standing policy, is a good one, and I want to keep it going while acknowledging that we've got to transition to a different kind of arrangement, and that what I envisage is that the post office network, which has survived, we stopped it collapsing and it's now expanding. It's increasingly doing banking. It does current account banking on its own account and for other banks. It's got cash machines. It